Part 1. White Clouds. Lone Moon. To War. Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder perhaps of some inescapable truth.
Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode. In the last episode we went to the Holy Tomb and was attacked by the Flame Emperor, who turns out to be Edelgard. But anyway, of course you would already knew this if you saw my first path, but what we didn't see is, that's unique to this, is seeing Dimitri go absolutely nuts. But Philo's birthday is this month. You got a birthday gift from Dimitri. A letter from Dimitri. And the blue lion brooch.
Unforgivable! I cannot fathom that the Adrestian Empire would embark on such a violent course of action.
The fault is my own. I failed to see the wickedness within Edelgard's heart.
What's her objective?
There is no question on that front. She clearly wishes to conquer all of Fodlan. And in order to achieve her own selfish ambitions, she plotted with ill-meaning strangers and defiled the Holy Tomb. Or perhaps her ambitions are even grander than we know. Perhaps she is planning to make herself a false deity by demonizing the Church of Seros.
Adrestia received its very name through a divine oracle. To injure the goddess is a sin most foul that shall not be forgiven, nor forgotten. We must stop the Empire, and quickly.
I have returned, Rhea.
Welcome back, Shamir. Were you able to discern the Empire's movements?
Their main troops are marching towards Garreg Mach. It is said that they will join forces with Edelgard's army and arrive within 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That is not enough time. It will require all of our efforts just to prepare our defenses before then. We must send notice to all surrounding villages at once. We must order the residents of Garreg Mach to flee for their lives.
It will be done.
Professor, listen closely. If our enemy invades the monastery, I will have no choice but to stand upon the battlefield. If something happens to me, I am entrusting my sacred duties to you.
Why me?
You must have guessed it by now. The truth of who you are. Or perhaps I should say, your lost memories are surely beginning to return. I have acted all these long years as a mere proxy for you. But the duty is yours, and yours alone. Only you can lead the people of Fodlan.
Rhea, please. You must tell me all that you know. I beg of you. That one is the progenitor god. Am I correct?
In a sense. Our dear professor is a vessel, one who carries the power of the progenitor god within. In time, the vessel will become one with the power contained within, and the progenitor god shall return to this world.
I see. I trust that you are aware of the questionable nature of this experiment. But I suppose there is no turning back.
I ask that you help our friend. And in doing so, help her. I am waiting and hoping for the moment when our Creator rules this wayward land once more.
I understand. As ever, I will take you at your word.
Lady Rhea, brother, I will do my part as well.
Flame, were you eavesdropping? Regardless, I am glad to hear it. You owe your life to the Professor, after all. And in the end, they may prove to be our brethren.
You have my gratitude, Seteth. And you as well, Flame. As followers of the Progenitor God, it is up to us to see our mission through.
And glad the mic didn't unmute, because it's Constance's birthday.
I am sorry you could find no one but me to share your tea with. I shall endeavor to hold up my end of the conversation nonetheless. Allow me to express my deepest thanks. It warms me to my core. What? Such keen insight you have. Yes.
Oh, come on!
I doubt you'll want my opinion.
Really? Equipment upkeep?
What? I shall take my leave now. I hope that I have not wasted too much of your time.
Alright, let's go and explore. So let's do things around the monastery. Oh, right. Where do I go to look at the meat? No, that's not it. Alright, I think it's storehouse. Dimitri's letter. Happy birthday, Professor. It isn't much, but we got you a gift as a symbol of our gratitude. I hope you will accept it. So that's what he says in the Blue Lion's brooch. If I can find it. Here we go. A simple brooch honoring the Blue Lions. Alright, let's use... I'm surprised I have Sylvain and an S, not Dimitri.
Is that all? I must stay focused.
Anyway, while this tournament's going on, Dimitri's utterly owning it. I would highly recommend you work on his supports for this particular month. Try and get all of his supports maxed out as far as they can get to during this month, so that way in the next so that way you don't have to work on him very much later on. Because not to go into too much detail, but after this month you will not be able to work on Dimitri's supports for a little while. And we won the tournament. It will make more sense a bit later. But yeah, you want to work on his supports as much as possible for this month.
If I could go back to last month and throttle my carefree self. Now it turns out Edelgard is the Flame Emperor and the new Adrestian Emperor. And she's striking out against the monastery, with the full force of the Imperial Army behind her. We gotta beat her at her own game, for our sake as well as Lady Rhea's.
Do I have anything? No, I don't have anything that belongs to you.
You saw it too, didn't you? The boar's true nature. He's hidden his desire for revenge pretty well. But now it's stirred up. Well, regardless. That girl's starting an all-out war, isn't she? But an enemy is an enemy, no matter who they are. Don't let compassion for her get in your way.
I doubt this is you.
I don't normally have a problem jumping into a fight, but it feels strange going up against my father. We aren't especially close, but he's not an opponent I'd want to face. I'd almost rather fight a monster. I hope he's not part of the group coming to attack Garreg Mach. What's this?
No.
Yeah, that's definitely mine. You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
So that was yours.
Okay. I thought we'd all be really busy with assignments and getting ready for graduation. But now that things have turned out like this, I guess there's nothing to do but fight.
Should I? Alright. Let's go down to the Amiibo Gazebo.
I have had the arrival of a letter from Edelgard. She is asking that I join her side. She is making the decision. No, she is deciding if Bridget is a friend or an enemy of the Empire. But my choice is not to be friends. My choice is to fight with you. Bridget is not a friend of the Empire. We will not be following again. We will be ready to fight with you instead.
Oh, I also forgot to mention, make sure that you recruited the Black Eagle students in the previous month, because they will leave with Edelgard. if you didn't recruit them.
I had lost the place of this. You have my things.
Those. Look, there's nothing else. Back to the monastery. Oh, what do we have here? Art of fishing. Do I have anybody in the dormitory? No. Harvest. Okay, got a lot of seeds, not a lot of things to use for cooking. What the heck?
What does war with Edelgard mean for us, Professor? And why does she even want that?
She aims to think force is the only way.
I wonder why she'd think that. That's how it always goes, I guess. You never realize something can't be undone until you've done it. I've been looking for this. Thank you so much.
Go.
I've known His Highness since I was a child, but I've never seen that side of him before. He seemed like a completely different person than the one I know.
Yeah. Also, I think all the Blue Eagle students do have unique lines that they say here because
No, that's not.
they personally saw Dimitri go insane.
No.
Since they all know him on a personal level in some way, shape, or form. Or they're completely surprised to see this side of him. Which, to be fair, also completely surprised a lot of players, including myself. Though a friend I know that absolutely loves this game, has played this game like probably 900 times or something like that. And I don't remember the exact number, but I know it's a lot, and I'm probably exaggerating, but he's played this game so much, and while I don't know what route he normally plays, I think he plays whatever. I know that he absolutely loves insane Dimitri. Like, Edelgard is his favorite lord, but he absolutely loves the insanity of Dimitri. Nice, perfect. Which, to be fair, actually makes it very interesting as a lord, because he behaves like, you know, you're pretty much like any other lord in the series. And then you get to this point in the game, and he absolutely goes insane. It's like, oh shit. He's very different.
Greetings, Professor. Something to report. Unexpected, isn't it? Apparently, this is the first time Garreg Mach has been invaded in its whole 995-year history. It's my job to protect this gate, so even if enemies come in droves, I will never let them through. I hope we both survive. Let's battle with all our might and pray we win this thing.
Well, I'll be. I can't believe the Empire raised an army. Even I couldn't have guessed it. War is profitable, but dangerous. I really don't like seeing people I care about out there mixed up in all this.
Okay, I just had to go and run and deal with my phone because my phone decided to go off. I don't know if I'll try to remember to cut the dead air out.
Hey, how about a favor?
Do that.
Appreciate it.
And I had enough.
Hello there. This one, yes? I think this one, yes. I think this one, yes. I think this one, yes. I think this one, yes.
Buy these gifts.
I think this one, yes. I think this one, yes. I think
So I can eventually use them later to hopefully max out my
return soon, please.
supports.
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye. You have a good. You have a good. You have a good. You have a good eye. You have a good eye. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing. You have a good. You have a good. You have a good. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business. Come again.
Professor. You know, Professor, I'm glad that I came to the Officers' Academy. I feel accepted here. I've learned so much. Honestly, I'm surprised at how much I've grown. So, I will not let the Academy be destroyed. It's important to me, and I will protect it.
I feel the same.
I feel braver just hearing you say that, Professor. We're gonna win this, Professor.
Do I have any?
Some...
Nope, it's not yours.
Someone...
And not yours either.
Thank you very much. What the... Professor.
Hey there.
Is this it? There you go. Come back anytime.
Well, I'll be.
Right. Let's go over here.
Oh no. Half of the Empire's 6 great noble families have declared their support for Edelgard. Of the other 3, Lord Vestra was assassinated. Hubert, his son, will succeed him. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is under house arrest. His wife is now supporting Edelgard. And my father, he was stripped of his role as Prime Minister. As a result, House Eyre has lost all of its power, all of its lands. We have lost everything. What do I do? Oh, I was looking for this. Thank you so much.
So that did belong to you. Alright, let's keep going. Found a seed. Ah, Gilbert.
There are always small power struggles, still. It has been hundreds of years since all of Fodlan was consumed by war. I didn't actually think it would come to this. I feel as though I'm not in my rightful place. I cannot protect the things I should. Professor, if I survive this war, I wish to return to my homeland, to the land of my king.
A moment, please.
Hey. We're falling behind. I don't know that we can keep up with the new Emperor. To think that she was able to raise an army of that size right under our noses. However hard we fight, I give us a 50% chance of winning. The enemy has too many advantages. We must make careful preparations.
Okay. Let's go to the next area.
Oh. It's my job to protect Lady Rhea. I've got to do it, and I got to do it as best I can. And if that means I got to die for her, then I will. How could Edelgard treat Lady Rhea like she's the bad guy? She's never been anything but nice to everybody. I just don't get it at all.
Nobody else around? Alright.
Those who serve the church must cast aside all selfish desires and devote themselves fully to their beliefs. But is it right to wield piety as a weapon? I have never considered such things before. The church, I have always done what I thought best to save the people of Fodlan.
Alright, so let's go over here. Let's go to the cathedral.
Hello there. How dare they threaten the goddess? Such a vile act cannot be forgiven. There is no need to worry, I promise you that. Divine punishment will surely fall upon them. In the days of yore, the goddess would grow angry with such insolent fools and roast them in ALL.
3 notes. No, I don't even care when people say I'm short, but I'm definitely open to suggestions if you know of a quick way to grow. Fine, like that. Words cannot express my disgust with the students here. So many of these fools rely on their noble status or their crest power as an excuse to smirk their training. Right, Felix, like that. Classroom learning isn't enough to become a strong knight. There's gotta be someone around here who can teach me how to get as strong as possible. Ba-ba-ba-da-da.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
Me. Something appears to be wrong with my throat.
I'll have that girl's head. Just you wait.
Lost item. Perhaps you... Lost item.
Right, doesn't belong to... I love that he goes back to his normal voice, like, lost item. Right after, I will kill her.
Can we really defeat someone who is willing to turn their back on the world just to uphold their own beliefs? I've spent my whole life running in fear, and now
We can win this together.
Surely we can win if we rely on each other. Right, Professor?
Professor, war is breaking out again, is it not?
I want to stop it if I can.
Honorable notion. Do you think there is something to be done? Whatever shall we do? I never wanted another war. All we can do is steel ourselves for the fight ahead.
Right. That's anybody else here? Mercedes is somewhere here.
Hey.
There she is.
I guess we have no choice but to fight, have we? Oh, but why would Edelgard do something like this? I'm sure we'll be all right, though, Professor. The goddess will keep us safe. Did you find this? Did you find...
Alright, neither belongs to her.
Really?
Let's go back. And then go upstairs.
Well...
Excuse me. How are you, Professor? Any new changes to report? With the Imperial Army drawing near, it is most vexing that we cannot relax and converse as we once did. Thankfully, you have the divine protection of the goddess on your side. Please try to listen carefully for her voice.
I will try.
May the goddess's voice reach you.
Alright, said if it's not here.
Hey, you.
We must protect Garreg Mach. Defiling the holy tomb was a sacrilege. I will not allow such a thing to happen again. The Archbishop has already given you a new responsibility. I want you to rise to that honor. I have something to ask of you.
We've been scouting the makeup of the Imperial Army, but much is unclear. Any information you provide could be great help. I thought you should be able to recruit Sedif here. Unless he automatically joins you.
To think Edelgard was somehow connected to the captain's murderer. Well, perhaps it's pointless to get upset about the past. My duty now is to prepare for battle. We're depending on your strength, Professor. Crush our enemies.
I'm depending on you.
Captain, I hope you're watching. We will protect Garreg Mach.
The Holy Tomb held many crest stones. This is the first time I've heard of crest stones being hidden away in such a place. But more importantly, I'm interested to know the Empire's aim. Why would their army desire crest stones? There is power there, yes. And yet, I must think on this. The crest stones lie at the heart of the events surrounding Conan Tower and the chapel as well. And of course, the crest stones somehow transform those traitors and their captives into demonic beasts. Could that possibly be their aim? The Empire's army may well plan to use crest stones to create demonic beasts.
Let's go check the library.
calls herself the Flame Emperor was connected to those strange beings. The Imperial Army might be using even more terrifying methods than we know. You had better be cautious, Professor. Any amount of carelessness might prove to be our undoing. What? Did so... Hey! That's mine! Thank you for finding it!
So that did belong to you. Alright, let's run over. Right, yep, there is somebody on the other side.
Well... The mastermind behind the attacks on the monastery was Edelgard? Wow. Doesn't make much sense though, does it? There would need to be all sorts of territories and groups tangled up in this sort of mess. I'm gonna stop. I don't really have the head for this political stuff. Mostly I'm worried about my old opera company. I wonder what's happening in the capital right now. I hope they're safe.
Let's go downstairs.
Hey, you.
Let's see what's being sold. Master Seal, yes please. Alright, she's a dancer. Felix is a dancer. Yes, give me Master Seal. All right. Local specialties. Send off.
Professor, what actually happened last month? I can't keep up at all. Edelgard is the Emperor, and she's declared war against the Church? So now we're at war? What is going on? I really don't understand any of this. What should I do?
Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? Who knew the kid had it in her? I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be emperor eventually, but the more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win.
We will not lose.
Thinking about it makes me scared. We're up against the entire Imperial army. Still, I know someone as smart as you will figure something out.
The Empire's aggression cannot stand. But if we are going to attack them now, we must be honest with ourselves about our chances of success. It goes without saying that I will fight the Imperial army with everything I have for as long as I am able. But House Gloucester's territory is adjacent to Imperial lands. Let us proceed with caution. Oh, most kind. Thank you for bringing this to me.
So that did belong to you. I just need to figure out which Blue Lion students these items belong to.
Things must be pretty crazy in Fargus about now. My father must be beside himself. I don't get it. Why did Edelgard make enemies with the nobles?
For the sake of her ideals?
She believes in so much, she was willing to start a war over them? Those must be some lofty ideals, to say the least. I hope this all gets sorted out quickly and safely. I'm worried about my father.
And because of weather, I'm going to have to end this early. So if you enjoyed this episode, do like the videos, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode. And yeah, and share the video so many more people can discover my content, help the channel grow. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.